Good morning and welcome to the Booktube-A-Thon vlog. Woo! Okay, it's like 6:18 or something in the morning, so I'm gonna talk later, but we're gonna read now. And because I'm super tired still, because I just woke up not too long ago. I have the day off of today, so I'm hoping to get a lot of reading done. But yeah, like I said, gonna talk later, explain my week and stuff, so let's just get to reading. Okay, so it's like 7:45 now, and I feel much more ready for the day so I can talk to you guys. So, first off, we're going to start with the book that I was starting with, which is How to Train Your Dragon, The Complete Book of Dragons, A Guide to Dragon Species. This is the book that the coin toss decided would be my first read, so I'm reading it, and I'm like already almost done, and it's only been like an hour or two. It's really easy to get through because there's tons of pictures in here. It reminds me a lot of Fantastic Beasts, honestly, and it's just really cute, and I'm almost done. So that will be my first book. So, plan of attack for today. I have the day off today, so I'm hoping to get a bunch of reading done. However, my mom will, so we've now been in this house for a year, and so my mom's like, anniversary of moving in, let's deep clean the house. So, cleaning starts at 10 a.m. apparently, so I will probably get drafted into cleaning the cabinets and stuff today, so that's going to take some time out of reading. And then tonight we have bowling at 6:30. It's just, we have these free coupons, and so we just get like whoever wants to come of our friends together, and we just go bowling for 2 games, and it's really fun. I love bowling, so we have that tonight, and then I work Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, probably Friday, don't know yet. And so that's all from 8 to 3. And so that will cut a lot into my reading time, but I'm going to do my best to read within those times. Because sometimes if it's not busy at work, I can bring my book and read because there's no dishes to wash. Tuesday night, I'm probably going to be watching The 100 with my friend Molly because it's the second to last episode of the season, which is like insane, and I'm really excited for that. And then I don't know what else we have going on. I know Saturday we're going to hang out with my cousins from Colorado who are going to be here, and then that's all I know as of now for as far as plans for the week goes. So hopefully I'll be able to get my reading done. However, I did not realize how big of books the Darkest Mind books are, so let me show you. So this is my stack of books, including, and then this one is over here. But, so we have A Walk to Remember movie and book, Fantastic Beasts, Awayland, right? The Darkest Minds Never Fade and In the Afterglow. They're huge! I did not realize how big they are. So, it's going to be a struggle to actually finish these. I will do my best, but I don't know if I can get through all of those plus these. But we're going to try. So the other fun thing is there are video challenges and Instagram challenges, and because they're doing things on Eastern time, they released the challenges at midnight Eastern time, which was only 11 o'clock my time. So I got to look at the challenges last night before I fell asleep, and so like my mind was buzzing. So video challenge is to recreate a book cover using big art, which if you watch my challenge video or the host challenge video, you'll understand what that means. So I'm really excited. I pulled out a couple books on my shelf over there, like just kind of pull them out a little bit for ideas because that would be super fun. And then the Instagram challenge is the book that got you into reading, which, I mean, I don't necessarily have a certain book that got me into reading, but I'm going to say The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe because it's one of my absolute favorites. I remember rereading the Narnia series over and over and over again. I've watched the movie over and over again, so we're just going to go with that. So if you want to check out my Instagram, I will, of course, link that down below, as always. And I just got 100 followers, which is pretty exciting for having started it like 3 weeks ago or something like that. So that's pretty cool. So that's my update for now. I will get back to reading, and I will update you guys pretty quickly here when I finish this book. Okay, so it's literally like 5 minutes later, and I have finished the complete Book of Dragons. It was really fun. Like, I'm definitely never going to reread this. I'll probably give it away at some point. But it was super fun. It reminds me a lot of Fantastic Beasts in that, like, it's just what it says. It is a guide for dragons. It was super fun to read. Lots of illustrations, beautifully done. And it was written as Hiccup's, like, journal entries, kind of. Like, it was him that was writing down these creatures and his little notes and stuff. So it was super fun. So, book 1 is done. Woo! Oh dear, it fell on the floor. Okay, so next challenge that I'm going to do, because this will be the easiest to do while I'm at home, is to read a book while wearing the same hat the whole time. So, the reason I'm doing that is because although I have to wear a hat at work, it will not be the same hat as the one I wear while reading this book. So it makes the most sense to try and get this book done while I'm still at home and don't have to work. So we're going to be moving on to the screenplay of Fantastic Beasts and where to find them. And I will, of course, be wearing my engine radio hat because hats, I don't have many of them. So let's get reading. Love this cover, by the way, guys. Like, it's so cool. It's so pretty. Okay, to reading. I decided to move outside so that my hat could be more useful to my reading. So I'm loving Fantastic Beasts so far. I mean, I thought I would, but it's just super fun, and I haven't seen the movie in quite a while, so it's super fun to like remember what's going on in it and stuff. So gonna get back to reading now. Alrighty, I have finished challenge 2 to read a book while wearing the same hat the whole time. I've got my engine hat on, and I have finished Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, the official screenplay. This is super fun. It was nice to just read the story. Like, I know how the movie happens, and it was literally the movie in book form. So, like, it was cool, and I know a bit about screenplays just because I have taken film classes and I'm really interested in that kind of thing. But there also is a glossary at the back of different film terms or like screenplay terms if you're not familiar with it. I did have to look up what SO or OS. I did have to look up what OS means, and it means off screen. And then the other one was a sotto voice, and it means like a whisper, really quiet. So yeah. But it was super fun to read. I'm so happy. So what time is it right now? I'm going to take off my hat. Another reason I don't wear hats is like it makes all my little hairs come in front, and it's just really annoying. Anyways, what time is it? So I finished 2 books, and it is only 9:19, which is pretty amazing. They were both much shorter and easier books to get through, though. So I have my work cut out for me for the rest of the week. But I think I'm going to try and get started on my Instagram and video challenges for the day, just because I have time to do that, and I think I'm going to read A Walk to Remember next, because that fulfills like 3 of the challenges, and I want to get all 4 of the books that fulfill challenges like done pretty quickly so that I have time to read The Darkest Minds and stuff. And also The Darkest Minds movie comes out on August 3rd, which is on Friday. So, I mean, there's a slight possibility I could go see it if I'm done with it, but whatever. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna go start trying to do these challenges, and I'll talk to you guys later. Hi, so it's like 11:47, and in the time I have been away, I took my Bookstagram picture, posted that, made my video for, yes, okay. I filmed my challenge video, and I was going to edit it, but my software decided it wanted to update, so it's going to update. And there are some reading sprints happening. Oh, and I also cleaned a bunch of shelves in my kitchen, because my mom wants to clean. So, there's some reading sprints happening, so I'm gonna join those and start reading A Walk to Remember. So, catch you guys later. Okay, so it's like 1 o'clock, and I've read about 100 pages of A Walk to Remember. Not super loving it, honestly. I think it's because the main character, he's like the bad boy of the town, and so he just is super annoying. But there's this weird thing where it keeps saying, you know what I mean? Like, every couple of pages, it will be, he'll like say something, and then he'll be like, you know what I mean? And I'm like, you've said that like 5 times already. It's really weird. But anyways, Haley just finished her sprints. Haley in Bookland. She was running the sprints from the Twitter account, and so I was reading along with that, but she just finished, and I'm really hungry. So I'm going to go make myself some lunch, and I think I'm actually going to watch some gymnastics. There was a gymnastics competition on yesterday, and Simone Biles, it's her first, I think it's her very first competition since the Olympics, and so I'm excited. I love watching artistic gymnastics. It's just so pretty and amazing. And I'm also super cold, so I'm going to put some more clothes on and stuff. And yeah, I'm just going to take a break from reading. And I mean, I've already finished 2 books, and I'm pretty close to halfway done with this one, so like I'm doing pretty well so far. So I'll take a quick break, and I'll talk to you guys later. Hi guys, so it is like 4:30, almost 4:40 right now. And so I watched gymnastics, and then I uploaded my video challenge video, edited that, and then uploaded it. And also took a tiny bit of a nap. Like, it wasn't that big of a nap. But now I'm outside because I was so cold in my room. Is that thunder? Okay, well maybe I won't be outside to read. There's an hour-long sprint that's starting in like at 5:40 or 4:45. But I think that was thunder. So I'm gonna go back inside and find a comfortable spot and read. That's really sad. I was so looking forward to reading outside. But oh well, what can you do? So I'm gonna move inside. I mean, I knew that it was like looking dark, but like really thunder? Okay, I finished A Walk to Remember. That was really fast. So I ended up reading pretty much for the whole hour sprint, and I finished like with 2 minutes left in the sprint, and it was time for dinner actually, so I finished the last page and then I went and ate dinner, which was chicken, and it was really good. But anyways, I managed to finish this whole book, and I'm very, very impressed with my reading today. I don't normally sit down and read this much on my days off. I have been watching a lot more Booktube and just YouTube in general recently, but although I have been reading more than I was before, but 3 books in one day. All 3 of them were pretty small, so that means I only have 4 books left, and one of those is small, and then the other 3 are very big. But yeah, so I finished A Walk to Remember. It was interesting. I definitely did not like the main character at first. He was super annoying, and just thought about people in a really awful way. But like, as he got to know Jamie and like her character, I like how his perspective changed. And then, like, of course the end was like kind of sad and stuff, but I didn't cry because I knew it was coming. It wasn't very well written, I didn't think. I think this could have been done better, but it was my first Nicholas Sparks book that I've ever read, so like, I can say that I've read it now. I fulfilled 3 challenges. One of them was read a book about something you want to do, and I want to have a boy fall in love with me, a bookish girl. And this was definitely not the way I want to fall in love, but at the same time, like, it was kind of cute. And then it fulfilled with the challenge for green on the cover. Of course, there is the spot of green. And then this was the book-to-movie adaptation. So, hopefully, I'm going to try and watch the movie tonight. We have bowling pretty soon here, so depending on what time we get done with bowling, I might try and watch it today. Otherwise, I'll watch it tomorrow after work. That's that. I love doing Twitter sprints, so that was super fun. And I'm not going to start Awayland, which is my other short book, yet, because we have bowling like in like 15 minutes or something. Yeah, in like 15 minutes. So, I'm just going to rebraid my hair because it is really, really awful right now. And, I think I'm just going to watch a few booktube videos while I do that, and then we'll go bowling, and then I will check in with you guys before I go to bed if I don't do anything before then. Hi guys, so I'm just checking in to say that I did not do any more reading in the couple of hours since I last updated. We went bowling, and then we came back, and my dad made strawberry smoothies, which were so delicious, and we watched American Ninja Warrior as a family. It was really good, and Jessie Graff did really well, and it was exciting. So, I have work tomorrow, so I will be starting Awayland at work tomorrow, and depending on how busy it is, we'll see how much reading I get done. It honestly just depends. Hi guys, so it's like almost 5 o'clock. It's like 2 minutes till 5 o'clock, and I have not read a single thing. So work was good, and I spent a lot of time on social media, and the reason for that, I probably could have read, but the reason I was on social media is Timeless is coming back, and I cannot believe it. So, if you're new here, don't know what Timeless is. Timeless is a TV show about time travel, and it's about this guy who's kind of a terrorist, but you find out there's actually more to the story. But he ends up stealing a time machine, and so the government gets together a historian, a soldier, and a pilot to chase after him and chase him through time and try and kill him. But there's a whole lot more that's going on, and it ended up getting canceled after the first season and then was renewed 3 days later for the second season. And so the second season ended in ended in May. And ended on a huge cliffhanger. Like, I couldn't believe they actually did what they did in the cliffhanger, in the ending. And then it didn't get renewed for a third season. And so people, like, fans have been going crazy. They actually, I don't know if you've heard about this, but they actually raised enough money, like people who love the show, fans of the show, raised enough money to get 2 helicopters to fly over San Diego Comic-Con last weekend, or 2 weekends ago, whenever it was, that have banners that say you want to get Rufus back or what, and it says #Save Timeless. So this literally has been going on for months. Like, people have been campaigning and just doing all these things. People sent paper clips to Amazon because the paperclip is a thing in Timeless, and in the hopes that Amazon would pick up the show, because there was talks of like other networks picking it up, but ultimately nobody did. The actors' contracts ran out, and so I thought we were done. But just today they released, we're gonna get a 2-hour special in December that's gonna wrap up Timeless, and oh my goodness, I can't believe it. Like, it is, so I was on social media looking at all the reactions. My favorite is the actors do little skits, so it's like the best. So my favorite is the guy who plays Rufus. He's like whooshes a couple things and he puts his hoodie on and he's like, so you guys gonna get me back or what? And then that's it. Like, it's just so good. But I'm so excited. I can't believe that it's actually gonna happen, but it's gonna happen. And yeah, so that was my main reason for not reading anything. And then I got home, and then I had to cut some stuff with healthcare, which was blah, like adulting stuff. And then my mom made me run to the store for mushrooms. And then, so the only bookish things I've done so far today are I took my Bookstagram picture and I just did my video challenge. My video challenge just exported, so I'm gonna upload that now. And yeah, so again, it's like 5 o'clock, and so I don't think I have time to watch my movie A Walk to Remember before dinner. And then my friend Molly is coming over to watch The 100 because there's a new episode on tonight. So I don't know. I will probably read some of Awayland. I actually don't know where it is. Oh, it's in my bag still. So I will be reading some of Awayland, but I've got stuff to catch up on. So today's just not going to be a great day reading-wise or anything, but that's okay. Because Timeless is coming back. I can't believe it. Like, it doesn't happen. It's been revived twice now by the fans, and it's so insane. I'm so impressed. Like, I don't even know. So anyways, yeah, that's my update for now, and I will talk to you guys once I've read something. Hi, so it's like 10 o'clock at night, and I've read about one page of Awayland. So The 100 is amazing. Lots of things happened, and it ended on to be continued, because next week's the finale. And I died. My brother, my responsibility. Wow. I, was crying. If you've seen it, keeping up with it, you know. So then me and Molly talked for literal hours about books, about the show, about everything and anything. So I'm gonna go to bed, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. I don't have anything going on tomorrow besides work, so I should be able to watch my movie and then read more tomorrow. So yeah, I'll catch you guys then. Hi guys, so it's like 4:45, and I have managed to read quite a bit of Awayland. I'm almost done with it, honestly. Like, I think I have like 50 pages left. I'm not super enjoying it, honestly. There's a few stories, because it's a collection of short stories. There's a few of them that I liked, but there's a lot of just weird ones. So, bookish things I have done. I filmed and edited and posted my challenge video for the day. I'm not doing the Bookstagram challenge because it's cosplay and I have absolutely nothing for cosplay and I don't have time to put something together. Right now there's a scavenger hunt going on, and so this is what I have so far, and I'm gonna have to find a different space to put these on because it's not gonna hold all the books that I need. So I'm gonna keep doing the scavenger hunt. It's actually super fun. My shelves, guys, I didn't realize how annoying it is to like try and find books like this, but my shelves are a complete mess after doing like all of these challenges and all these random things on Twitter for Booktube-A-Thon. Like, my shelves are actually, they're not too bad, but they were a complete mess earlier, and like, it's really fun though, but like at the same time I like being neat, so it really bothers me. But yeah, I'm gonna keep doing this, which means I think I'm gonna try and catch up on some booktube videos and catch up on some YouTube, and then probably keep reading as I do this challenge, and then after dinner I'll hopefully be able to watch A Walk to Remember. But it is August 1st, so I get to flip my calendar. So this is my Vlogbrothers one, so this is July, and I get to flip it to August, and this is one of my favorite pictures in here because it's great. And it is also Swiss Confederation Day, which is the day that Switzerland like became a country basically. And so my parents went to Switzerland on their first trip. Actually, that's how they met, was on a mission trip to Switzerland, and they actually went back years later, I think for their honeymoon. Ooh, don't quote me on that. But that means we get to have fondue tonight. So we have cheese fondue and probably chocolate fondue, and it is the best thing ever. And I love fondue so much. So I'm really excited. So I'm just going to keep doing this challenge, and I will catch up with you guys later. So I finished the scavenger hunt. So that's what my final books are. But look at my poor shelves. My Funko Pops like all fell over. Just stuff everywhere. Oh man. Now I gotta... Actually, I have to go finish setting the table. And then eventually I have to put them all away. Oh boy. Hi, so it's like 10:30 and I'm dead tired. But I finished Awayland. It was not my favorite. It was a collection of short stories, and there was like one story I thought was interesting and fun, which, not fun, but really good, which was the story about this mom who's like disappearing. It had like magical realism in it. And so it was about this mom who was dying, and she was like disappearing and like becoming mist, and then eventually she just kind of like floated away. But all of the rest of them were so like creepy and ended badly and had a lot of just awful things happening. So I didn't really appreciate it, honestly, but I've read it. So, which is kind of sad because like most of my reads, like none of my reads for the readathon have been spectacular yet. But tomorrow I'm going to start The Darkest Minds, which I have pretty high hopes for. I don't know much about it other than it's a dystopian and the kids have powers. But the movie comes out in a couple days, and I'm so excited. So I'm hoping that one will be good. And I didn't end up watching A Walk to Remember. I forgot we invited my great aunt and uncle over for dinner for fondue, and so we stayed and talked with them for a while, and then me and my siblings watched World of Dance, which was so good, and I love that show so much. So, I know I've been saying this, but hopefully tomorrow I will get to watch my movie, because I do want to see it. I just haven't had time. Work is hard. So yeah, tomorrow I work. Tomorrow's Thursday, which means I only have a couple more days to get through 3 of the Darkest Minds books, which I honestly don't think will happen, but I would like to get as far as I can in it. And so this completed the challenge of read a book with beautiful spine, which the spine is pretty cool. So the only challenge I have left is to read 7 books. And I mean, honestly, I could switch in some shorter books and read those and count them if I really wanted to complete the challenge, but I do want to read the Darkest Minds series, and I have them all, so I'm just going to stick with that. So, yeah, that was today. Sorry my vlogs aren't more interesting. Not a lot happens around here. Also, I really want to go to the park and read, but it was rainy today. So hopefully tomorrow, if the weather's nice, I will get a chance to go out and go to the park and read. But yeah, so I'm going to sign off for tonight, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Hello, and happy Thursday. So it is like 4 o'clock. It's 10 till 4. So I'm getting a start on the vlog today a little bit earlier because I'm going to go watch A Walk to Remember, finally. So I worked today and it was super busy, so I only got to read like 20 pages of The Darkest Minds. But wow, why on earth did I wait so long to start this? Like, I mean, I'm only 20 pages in and I am loving it and I'm super excited. And the movie comes out tomorrow, which I don't think I'll go see it like this weekend, but I would like to go see it before I go back to school, so sometime this month. And yeah, that's my update for now. I think I'm going to do the Bookstagram and video challenges later after dinner because my feet are killing me right now. So I will just go sit on the couch and watch my movie and then eat dinner, and then I don't have anything going on this evening, so I'll do those challenges and then get back to reading. So yeah. Hi again. So it's 6:45 right now, and I was able to watch A Walk to Remember, and honestly I loved the movie so much more than I loved the book. Like, the book was meh. Like, I didn't super enjoy the main character, and I feel like it was just so much better in movie form. They changed a bunch of stuff. So it happened in the spring, and the play was just like the spring play instead of a Christmas play. And like I feel like the character had more of an arc, and it was like what better done. Like, I don't know. I really enjoyed it so much more than I did the book. So, right now I'm going to take my Bookstagram picture and do the video challenge for today. I didn't realize how difficult this is. My shelves are a complete mess right now. But I don't have way too much longer to get that stuff done because it's almost 7 o'clock. Which means it's almost 8 o'clock Eastern time, and it closes midnight Eastern time. So I need to get going here. But yeah, my plan is to get those done, post them, and then continue reading Darkest Minds. So I just took my Bookstagram picture. Wow, that was a lot of work. And also, I fell down the stairs. I totally forgot I was 2 steps up my front steps, and I fell. And so now I have a big scrape. Ooh, it's bleeding. I have a nice scrape on my foot. I will show you guys later, but the things we do for books, I tell you what. It's 11:15 and I need to go to bed really badly. But I'm 150 pages into The Darkest Minds. I was able to join the sprints for a little bit here, and it was really good. I'm really enjoying this so far. I can't believe that I haven't picked this up before now. It's so good, but I need to go to bed because I work again tomorrow, 8 to 3, so I need sleep. Hello and happy Friday. So it is 6:37 and I had work, obviously, that went well. I got home and I watched some YouTube, and then I kept reading The Darkest Minds, and I'm almost done with it. I have this much more to go. It feels like I'm almost done with it. I guess I have over 100 pages left, but I'm on page 330 right now, and I'm super enjoying it. I don't know why I didn't pick this up before now. It is amazing. I really, really like it. So right now we are going to go bowling. I'm not going to bring my book because I wouldn't be able to read there anyways. And I don't know what we have planned for tonight, other than bowling. Probably watching a movie. But my goal is to finish The Darkest Minds today. If I have time to myself, or like my brother really wants to watch Despicable Me, and I really like the movie, but I don't feel like watching it, and I'd much rather read my book right now. So I might go read instead of watch a movie. But yeah, so that's my goal. Plan for tomorrow is we are going over to my cousin's house, we're going over to my grandparents' house to hang out with my cousins and family for lunch, and then probably the rest of the afternoon. So I actually don't know how much reading I'll get done tomorrow. Tomorrow morning I'll be able to because I don't work, but tomorrow during the day, I don't know, we'll see. But then Sunday, I think the only thing I have is church, and then I don't think I have anything else. So hoping I can read. I mean, there's no way that I'm going to get through the other 2 books on my TBR, the second and third Darkest Minds books. There's just no way. They're way too big for me to plow through in like 2 days. But my goal is to finish this and maybe get a quarter or halfway through the next one. We'll just kind of have to see how it goes. Hi, so it's 8:30 and I am in bed and I am ready to finish this book, man. I just need to finish it so that I know what happens, because I want to know what happens. I feel like there's still gonna be a battle somehow. I finished, and wow, am I shook. Like, what? Definitely wasn't expecting it. The ending. Heartbreaking. That was so well done. It was really well written and I really enjoyed it. The story was really unique, but also had a lot of the dystopian, like it was a good dystopian. So it is 10:17 and there's a sprint that just started, but I'm not going to start it right now because I need to recover for a moment here. And then I think I'm going to start the second book. I need to make sure that I know which book is the second one, which one is the third one, because I have both of them. And I don't want to accidentally start reading the third book, because that would be bad. And I also need to figure out, because I have the book of short stories, Through the Dark, I think is what it's called. And so I need to make sure I know where that fits into the story. But wow, it was really well done. I'm really excited for the movie now. Also, there's a YouTuber that I follow. She's a filmmaker who's still in high school, actually. Anyway, she got to be an extra in the Darkest Minds movie. And so she got to go see it. And she found herself and then her friend who's been in a lot of her productions and stuff. And I'm really excited for the movie now. I'm curious because I don't know if the movie is only the first book or if it spans all 3 books. Like, I don't really know how that's going. I guess I could ask her. I'll stop talking now because I'm just rambling at this point. So I'm going to recover a little bit and then I'm going to start reading the second one. And wow, so good. Good morning. Happy Saturday. So I didn't actually end up starting the second book, which is Never Fade. So I think I'm going to do that this morning. It's only 8:10, so I've got a bunch of time. But what I did just read, which I'm not counting as part of my Booktube-A-Thon or anything, but it was really good, was this collection of short stories called Through the Dark. And so the first one I read, which happens in between books 1 and 2, is called In Time, and it was really well done. I really appreciated it, and I'm really excited now to see how it's going to connect to Never Fade, and I'm so excited to start reading this, you guys. I'm so excited because I just need to know what happens. So this collection has numbers 1.5, 2.5, and 3.5, so it's got little stories after each book, and they're not from Ruby's point of view, which I read the introduction to this, and it was saying how Alexandra Bracken had just sent off her first draft for the second book, and like somebody asked her if she would write like in somebody else's point of view, and she was really uncomfortable doing it at first, but then she wanted to explain, but she also wanted to explain like what was going on in the world around these characters, and so this was a good way to do it. So I really liked it, and now I'm going to go eat breakfast, and then I think I'm going to check and see, because I haven't looked at YouTube yet, so I don't know what the challenge is for, the video challenge is for today yet. The Bookstagram challenge for today is pretty easy, so I'm definitely going to do that. Hi, so it's 11 o'clock, and there's a good sprint that's happening, and I'm reading Never Fade. I am 66 pages in, and it's really good so far. It's definitely different than The Darkest Minds because of the way that it ends, but it's also like just really interesting, and I am so enjoying it, so I'm gonna keep reading. It is 12:04 and I am 100 pages into Never Fade. I didn't actually check. Yes, I'm on page 99 of Never Fade. I just got back from Walmart because I had to pick up a couple things, and we're heading out to my grandparents' house pretty soon here, so I don't know how much I'll be able to read, mostly because I don't know which of my cousins are going to be there, because if my cousins aren't going to be there, then I'll probably read more, but if my cousins are going to be there, I'll hang out and play in the pool with them and stuff. So that our plan for the day is we're just spending the day at my grandparents' house. And it's my great aunt's birthday. And it's also a Packer family night. So I think we might be watching that. And yeah, just chilling and hanging out with the family. So that's the plan. We're leaving pretty soon here. So I'm going to get ready and... yeah. Hi guys. So I didn't end up vlogging when I was at my grandparents' house just because it was just a little too weird for me to do that yet because I vlog with my like actual video camera. But I did manage to read quite a bit more of Never Fade. I'm now 266 pages in, so I'm about like halfway through and super enjoying it. It's getting intense right now. So it is so cold in my room. I'm gonna have to turn my heater on because it is freezing in here. But anyways, I think I'm going to shower. It's only like 6:30, but I want to shower now so my hair has time to dry. And then I think I might veg out and watch a little bit of YouTube, and then I'm going to get back to reading. We don't have any plans for tonight as far as I know, so that's what's been going on. I finished. Wow, cliffhanger ending. Wow, awful emotional thing that happened. But wow, I finished this whole book in a day. I've literally just been reading. Like, sorry I didn't get any footage of it, but it's literally just been me sitting in bed reading, which is really boring for you to watch. What? I finished. Like, it's 508 pages. And it was so well done. There was stuff in there that I didn't see coming. I now need to read the third book. I don't know. I think I'm going to read the short story in Through the Dark. I think I'm going to read that tonight and then start the third book tomorrow morning because my brain kind of hurts from reading so much today and I'm kind of tired. But like, whoa. That was so good. Wow. That was, yeah. It was a journey. It was a really good second book. I feel like a lot of times in trilogies, the second book doesn't always live up to the first book. But this one definitely did. It did not suffer from like a second book slump. It was still full of action and emotion, and there were still these characters that you have grown to love, and they were all different because of the things that had happened in the first book, but yet still the same people. And there was a couple new characters that got introduced and old ones came back, and I really, really enjoyed it. That was really well done. So, yeah. What time is it? It is 9:38. So, I started it this morning and I finished at 9:30. So, that's pretty good. I have the third book here. The third book is In the Afterlight. And you can see it's a large book. Like this is not a small series. So it is 535 pages, which is bigger than the other two. So we'll see. I have church tomorrow morning, and then I don't know what our plan is for the rest of the day. So it depends on how much reading I can get done. But I've already finished 6 books now. And the only challenge I've left to finish is the Read 7 Books challenge. And if I finish this, I will have read 7 books. And actually, if I somehow manage to finish this, I can probably read the last short story in here, which means I will have completed 8 books in a week, which is so impressive. Like, I don't normally read that fast. Especially when I have to work most of the week. So yeah, I am enjoying this. Also, I love the Twitter sprints. Like, I like that they have different themes to them. So there was a Lord of the Rings one, there was a Disney one, and there's a Stranger Things one, which were so fun. Like, the prompts are like, the Uruk-hai are chasing you, you have 15 minutes, run as fast as you can, you know, or whatever. So I think that's really, really unique and imaginative, and I really enjoyed it. And then I also like the random little giveaways. I won a poster, I forgot to say that, but I think it was doing this Stranger Things one last night. I ended up winning a poster. I don't know what it is yet because I'll find out on Sunday, I think. But like I won a poster. That's cool. I finished and I'm really happy, really proud of myself. I really want to get this third book read, and then I would like on Tuesday, because I don't have to work on Tuesday, if I could go see the movie for The Darkest Minds. Because now I really want to go see it. But I want to finish these books just to say I finished them, even though I'm pretty sure the movie is just the first book. That's all I've got for you now, and I will talk to you guys in the morning. Good morning and welcome to the final day of Booktube-A-Thon. Can't believe it's almost over. I managed to read 44 pages this morning so far of In the Afterlight, and it's good so far. I mean, just continuing the story. It actually picks up pretty closely to right after the second book ends, which is really nice. I don't know, I feel like there's not a lot of time in between any of the, well, between the first and the second book there's like 6 months, but I think it's only been a few weeks for this one. So I'm really liking it, really excited. So again, plan for today, I have church. It's only 8:43 in the morning, so I have a little bit of time yet. But plan is church, and then I don't know what else. So I'm going to get ready for the day because I am still in my pajamas, my fuzzy pajamas. And I'll talk to you guys later. Hello, so it's, I don't actually know what time it is. I was going to give you the time. 2:47. So we finished church, and then we ended up going to Culver's for lunch, so that was super good. And then we just went shopping. So I can just show you guys quickly what I got. I only got one like fandom related thing, but I got a cool lamp for my desk at school. Yay. It's just a lamp because I need that because my other one broke. And then I got a swimsuit. Yes, it is August and I still haven't gotten like a new swimsuit. But this is what it looks like. It's really cute. I really, really like it. So this is the top. And then there's just a little, skirt bottom. So I actually really like it and I'm really excited to wear it. And then the only fandom related thing I got is I got this Hogwarts t-shirt. My mom bought it for me for back to school. The only thing is that the Hufflepuff stuff, like the background is blue and the Ravenclaw is like a light blue. So because of that, the animal, like the badger, is blue instead of yellow, which makes me a little confused, but whatever. So I did manage to read a little bit more of In the Afterlight. I am 150 pages in. The goal is to finish this today. I don't know if I can do that, but we're gonna try. So I'm going to rebraid my hair because a little bit got pulled out when I was like trying stuff on. So I'm going to quickly rebraid it, and then I'm going to go film my bookstagram, or not my bookstagram, film my video challenge, which is just to talk about your favorite book. So that should be easy enough. I think I'm going to go outside and do it so that it's a little more casual. And then I think I'm going to try and take my bookstagram picture. I don't know what I'm going to do for that yet because the challenge is just to take a picture of your favorite book, but I don't have any cool like props or anything to go along with it. So I might just take the picture and call it good. Probably won't win, but that's okay. It's not about winning, it's about putting content out there. So, that, and then depending on how I'm feeling, I might try and read outside, otherwise I'll come back in and read in here. But yeah, I'm so tempted to switch to a different book and like read a small book just to say I read 7 books. Because you get like a cool certificate if you read 7 books, and I want that so bad. I didn't know I needed it until now that I've read 6 books and I have a long ways to go. I still have like 400 pages to go in the Afterlight. So I'm really tempted to grab, because I have a kid's book. The Castle in the Attic is on my TBR because I got it from, why does my hair do this? I got it from, I think, Savers for pretty cheap, and so I just wanted to reread it because it was one of my one I really enjoyed when I was younger. So I'm really tempted to read that and just say I read 7 books, but I'm gonna stick it out, guys. I'm gonna read In the Afterlight. I'm gonna try my best to finish it. So that's my update for now. The moment when you're only like 3 minutes into editing a video and your dad texts you and is like, time for a bike ride to the beach. Like, no, I got stuff I gotta do. So apparently we're going to the beach. I will bring my computer so I can edit, and then I'm also gonna bring my book. I'll probably go swimming because it's really hot outside. But yeah, that's the plan right now. Just annoyed because I really wanted to get this done because it's already like 2 or 3 o'clock. It's like 3:30. Plus there's Twitter sprints that are starting at 4, and I really wanted to do that. Real life sucks sometimes, but I'll be fine. I'm going to the beach, like, chill, girl. Hi, so we are back from the beach, obviously. It is 6:26, and I did manage to read a little bit more of In the Afterlight, so I am on page 224. And I really want to finish this tonight so I can say that I've read it in one day and I've finished all of the challenges. But that means I have 5.5 hours left to do this challenge, and I only have to read like 300 pages. The beach was really nice. It was actually like really beautiful outside, and I was glad I went. I don't like biking there because I don't really like biking. I've noticed I would much rather walk. But the beach was actually very nice. So I forgot to bring my mouse. I brought my computer to finish editing my video, but I forgot my mouse, and my mouse pad on my laptop doesn't work very well. So I didn't end up doing that. So I just finished that. It is exporting right now, and then I will upload it really quickly. And yeah, I'm going to go watch the Great British Baking Show because it's really fun, and also eat dinner. And then we're just gonna get reading and try and finish this book. Alrighty, so it's 10 o'clock. I have 2 hours left of the Booktube-A-Thon, and I have to read about 230 pages. So, Ariel's running some sprints on the Booktube-A-Thon Twitter, so gonna do those. I really want to finish this book, so I'm gonna get to reading. I did it! I have 8 minutes to spare, but I finished In the Afterlight. Wow, that was so good. So this is me processing my feelings right now. It was very well done. There was a few things that surprised me, and I like how it ended. There was one death that I wasn't emotional about. And there was a thing that I called from the beginning in a way. I knew that something wasn't right, and I thought it had to do with a certain person. But I got confirmation I was right. And wow, it was really good. I thoroughly enjoyed the Darkest Minds series. And now I have to read, well, I'll do that tomorrow, obviously. But I have to read the short story that comes after this. And then there's a new book that's coming out that I can look into. And I'm hoping on Tuesday to go see the movie for The Darkest Minds. I can't believe that I've never read this before now. It was a very well written series. I liked that, though, there's an adult named Kate, and you find out that she is actually good. And I think that's one of the best, not one of the best, but it's a really good thing about this series is that there is an adult who is trustworthy. And because I feel like that's a failing in a lot of dystopian books, is that none of the adults are trustworthy. And I really like how it ended on a really good note. And I'm not entirely sure where this next whole book is gonna go. I haven't looked at anything about it just because I didn't want to get like accidentally spoiled or anything, so I have absolutely no idea what the book is about. but it was a really good trilogy. I really, really enjoyed it. I felt like each book held its own. It didn't let me down at all. It was magnificent. I finished 7 books in 7 days. I did it. I don't know why I'm so fired up to have finished it, because I literally only get a certificate for finishing. But I don't care. It happened. I did it. So yeah, it is 11:55, so I have 5 minutes left of the Booktube-A-Thon, and I'm wide awake right now, so, but I have to work early in the morning, so I'm going to do a full wrap-up tomorrow after work. I don't know when the awards show for the video challenges and stuff is yet, so I will have to find that out, but I will wrap this whole thing up later, and yeah, so I'm done reading. I finished all of the books that I wanted to read. I need to go take out my contacts, get stuff ready for work, and then go to bed, because I'm gonna hate myself tomorrow during work. As long as, I hope it's not busy. It's a Monday, so it shouldn't be that busy. But yeah. Alrighty. I will see you guys in my wrap-up. Hi guys, so it is Monday night, and I am here to wrap up everything that happened in the Booktube-A-Thon. So I didn't end up winning any of the video challenges, which is totally fine, because seeing those clips of people in their challenges made me realize I really gotta step up my game. Like, holy crap, they were amazing. I was so impressed. The bookshelves, what? And the dominoes, that was so cool. So like, congrats to all of you winners. That your videos were amazing and insane. I really, really enjoyed myself. The Twitter sprints were so much fun. I enjoyed the little games that were going on, like the little bingo card, the like scavenger hunt type thing. That was super cool. And just all the random giveaways and stuff. So I super, super enjoyed my time during this readathon. It's definitely one of my favorite readathons. So, here to wrap up, I read 7 books in 7 days. Still crazy to me. So the first book that I read, which was picked by my coin toss, which fulfilled that challenge, was How to Train Your Dragon, The Complete Book of Dragons by Cressida Cowell. This was pretty easy, quick read. It was full of pictures and stuff, and I enjoyed my time. Not going to read it again, but super fun just to read it really fast. The second book that I read was the screenplay of Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, and that was my challenge of Wear the Same Hat, and really enjoyed this one too. Again, basically just, it is the movie in script form, so not anything I wasn't expecting, but super fun to read, and now I can put it on my shelf where it belongs. Then I fulfilled 3 of the challenges with 1 book. I read A Walk to Remember by Nicholas Sparks, which fulfilled the challenge of read a book with green on the cover, read a book, and then watch the movie adaptation, which I did watch, and I liked the movie better, honestly. And what was the 3rd challenge? And read a book about something you want to do, which is have somebody fall in love with me. I didn't really like the main character. His character arc was good, but it just felt like he was really awful and then suddenly like a perfect child, and it felt like Jamie, the love interest, she was just like this perfect child, which is part of the reason why I liked the movie better. I felt like Jamie was a lot more sassy and fun, and like she seemed more like a real person in the movie than she did in the book. But I can say I've read it, and I need to get this movie now because it was really cute and really good, and I feel like it was a well done movie, and I liked the adaptation part of it. So for the challenge of read a book with a beautiful spine, I chose Awayland by Ramona Osubel. This is a collection of short stories. Oh, here's the spine, which is really pretty. Got some nice flowers, and then a good contrast in orange. This was a bunch of short stories that were kind of magical realism, and I only really liked 1 or 2 of the stories. The other ones were all like weird and creepy, but my favorite one was about this mom that was dying, but she was disappearing into like a mist and then eventually just faded away. So I thought that one was much like my favorite out of all of them, but it was just like weird. But I don't think I'll ever read it again, but I can say that I have read it, and I haven't read that many short story collections before, so it was interesting. And also not a lot of magical realism, which is interesting because I really like magical elements and things. So I'm interested in diving more into magical realism because I think it was very interesting to just have this like magical element that was kind of normal. So I'm happy that I read it, and we'll probably be giving this away just because I don't really want it, but it is an interesting story collection. And then I read 3 books, which were all on my own because the only challenge I had left was to read 7 books. So I read The Darkest Minds, then I read Never Fade, and then I read In the Afterlight. These are the first 3 books in the Darkest Minds series. There is a 4th book out now called The Darkest Legacy, which just came out, and that follows one of the main characters, Zoo, Zoo, and it takes place like 4 or 5 years after the 3rd book. And I also, in between, read some of the short stories, but we're not going to talk about that now. So I thought The Darkest Minds was amazing. I think it was my favorite out of the series. It definitely is a little bit slower to get into just because it's setting everything up and world building and things like that. But I think I just really liked them being on the run together and with this found family. I feel like that aspect really came together in this book especially, and it was just so much fun to read, and I wish I picked it up sooner. I'm going to see the movie tomorrow, so I might add in my thoughts about the movie adaptation. And also, as a reminder, please go see the Darkest Minds movie. It has really good representation in actors and director. I believe the director was a woman, and I actually know a YouTuber who got to be an extra in there. So if you know, or if you want to follow Jordan Page Sedith, she is an amazing filmmaker who is still in high school. She's starting her senior year of high school, and she got to be an extra in The Darkest Night. She was also an extra in Love, Simon, which is also pretty cool. But yeah, I super enjoyed this one. Then we had Never Fade, which is the sequel, and this one followed the same characters as they work in different things. I can't really say anything about it because spoilers, but I really enjoyed this one too. Had a twist at the end, which I wasn't really expecting, but also kind of was at the same time in a certain character's death. And it was really interesting. And then the 3rd one, In the Afterlight, the twist here I had seen coming basically from a mile away. It really just confirmed it. I knew that there was something sketchy going on. This happened. I really liked how it ended. I feel like it wrapped up the trilogy very well, and I'm so happy with this. So that concludes my vlog for the Booktube-A-Thon. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Did you participate in the Booktube-A-Thon? Have you in the past? What were your thoughts? Have you read any of these books? What are your thoughts on them? I would love to hear all about it down in the comments below. So, I think that concludes it. So, thank you again for watching. If you want to follow me on social media, all my links are in the description as always. And I will see you guys next time. Bye!